Hello? Hello? I don't know why. I'm so nervous. You thought reverb was part of the intro? You know what? I'm just the chinchilla goddess now. You're hearing my voice from above. Let's do the feet first. So let's start with the feet. We got steppies. We got a tail. We got a dangly ribbon. You guys like my shoes? You guys like my shiny shoes? They have little hearts on them. Alright, and then we would go a little bit more for the important areas, you know? I have a cute skirt. I have a cute little, like, thigh thingy. And you can see, like, my hair and my sleeves. And I just want to highlight that my Rick Mama did such a good job on this little thing. There's, like, little sparkles on it. It's very cute. I can also dance a little bit. Yeah, I'm doing a dance. Woo! And now we get to the second most important part until the most important part. You can see my little like heart chest detail. What else will we be looking at? There's nothing there. No, there's something. Look, oh, I'm spoiling the face again. And then for the final reveal, it is I. I am Chiai. Look at my cute little hoge that's always like spinning. This is me. I have the jiggly eyes. Gee, when you call her a rat, that's true. When you call me a rat, a hamster, I'm not a hamster. I'm not a guinea pig. I'm not a rat. Alright, and then we have the next one. Why do you guys keep calling me a rat? Or a gerbil? Or a hamster? I'm a chinchilla. And then I think this one, it's the toggle I'll use when I see you guys. What? Chat's here! I love chat so much! And then I also have a little tongue. I have two versions of tongues. That sounds so weird. I can do a little mouth. And I can do a normal tongue. Alright. And then I have a few more toggles like this. Where'd my go? This answers the question of if I have 4 ears or 2 ears. I only have 2. When I transform into a magical girl, I lose my human ears. Don't question it. And then, you know, I can also hide them. Now I'm just normal and I have 0 ears. So this is when I don't want to listen to you guys. When you guys tell me not to buy another Squishmallow. Can't hear you. No ears. Oh, and then I think I have one more. Where is it? Ah. Me when I do any puzzle in a video game. This isn't me. And I might mess up the words, but I needed a reason to use this mic. Give me a second. Whee! Oh, so big! It's so big! Okay, let's put away the mic. Goodbye, mic. Look at this cute stinger. I forgot to mention the cute stinger. Okay, so we have our lore. I'm sure you guys can read, but I'll just tell you from my experience. So basically, I'm just a young gal trying to make it big in the city, right? Moving to a new city to work for a new startup. And on my very first day of work, a random kaiju just appeared while I was walking to work. And so, of course, like any normal person, I ran away. I ran and I was running for my life, right? It was terrifying. And then I just saw on the side of the street was just like a fainted chinchilla. It was slightly bigger than a normal chinchilla. It was like, I don't know, like Squishmallow size. It was pretty big for a chinchilla. Chinchillas are small. And so I was like, oh man, I see more people coming. If I just leave the chinchilla on the side of the road, it's gonna get stepped on and die. So I picked it up and I ran home. And then so I took it home and I was just, writing the absence email like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm missing my first day of work, but a giant kaiju just attacked, so I'm gonna have to come back a second day. As I was writing that email, I heard something move behind me and I was like, oh, the chinchilla's awake. And then it spoke to me. It talked to me in fluent English like, wow, thank you for saving me. I was so shocked, right? I was like, did this chinchilla just talk and float? It's floating? Hello? What is this? And it was like, wow, thank you for saving me. I tried to fight the kaiju and it just fly swatted me and I almost died. So thank you for saving my life. Since, you're so kind-hearted, let me offer you a contract. And I'm like, a contract? I just signed one for work. Another one? What do you want me to do? And I was like, no, this is different. Don't you want to protect the city that you just arrived in? Don't you want there to be less kaijus roaming around the streets? I was like, yeah, kind of. I like living. Living's cool. Look no further. Sign this contract. We'll turn you into a magical girl and beam bam boop. You can kick the kaiju's butt and then, go back to your workday. And I was like, huh? You want me to do what? And then just shoved the contract with me and used this weird magical powers and made me sign it. I don't know how, legal that is, but apparently if a magical chinchilla told you to sign a contract, you just gotta sign a contract. So now I work as a part-time magical girl. And it's a lot of work. It doesn't pay. The chinchilla, not a single cent. I've been working for a while. I decided to stream. Yep, but that's basically my lore. Any question? Chiai will get a magical transformation scene where the budget is there. Yeah, right now we're a low-budget anime. We're a low-budget Hallmark movie. We can't really afford the transformation. The best I get is the tail and the ears. That's all I got for now. Do we at least get paid in exposure? No. I'm a magical girl. I can't let people at work know that I'm a magical girl. They're gonna fire me. And here's my bio. So as you know, my name is Chiai, or Chiai-chin. And for my nickname, you guys already been calling me this, but you can call me Chi. Not a rat, not a hamster, guinea pig, or any other rodent. And my age is beep. Is beep. Like I taught you guys, it's rude to ask a lady for their age, okay? So just know that I'm an adult. I am above the legal age of drinking. That's all you need to know. And my species is a chinchilla magical girl who's made out of 80% girl, 10% chinchilla, and 10% Riz. As for my height, I am 5'2" and 3/4. The 3/4 is very important. I would not answer if you say that I'm 5'2". I will hide my ears. I cannot hear you. I cannot see you. I cannot hear you. There's no way those ears are only 1 inch. What do you mean? I totally measured them correctly. But yeah, I'm 5'4" with these ears. It's totally not a typo and I'm actually 5'5", but Also, this is very important. This is very, very, very important. I'm gonna fight you. I'll find you. My birthday is on September 24th, and that makes me a Libra, which makes sense because, Libra is supposed to be balanced. I'm a magical girl fighting for justice. I'm the most balanced magical girl there could be. Yes, and then lastly, my Oshi mark is a mouse and a flower. And next slide. Here are my likes and dislikes. I like a lot of things. I like yummy foods, especially sweet foods. I'll never say no to sweets. Never. I could have a whole meal, and if someone is just like, hey, you want to get boba after this? I'm like, yes. 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 I also really like cute things, so that's why I love drawing chibis. And I love Squishmallow, and I love Pokemon, even though I'm bad at Pokemon. I love cute things. I can't say no to cute things. I also love mechanical keyboards. I currently own 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I own 9 mechanical keyboards right now. And I love how you can build it. I love the click-clacks. I will pause the music so I can give you a little taste. Why do you need cute things when you're the cutest? Oh, Lucky, you can't say that.
Nice.
A aside from mechanical keyboards, I also really like anime. Like most VTubers, I love anime. I watch a lot of different genres, so honestly, if you need recommendations, hit me up. But also, on the other side, I always take recommendation, no matter what it is. And I also like art. That's why on Twitter, I'm following like 700 artists. And I also like games. I'm bad at games. I'm horrendous at video games. If you see my Valorant stream, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I also really enjoy staying inside. And I also like money, which is why I felt forced to become a magical girl. Because if kaijus destroy the city, I can't work in the city. That equals no money. No money, no games. No money, no anime figurines. No money, no squishmallows. And I also really like tsunderes. I love a good tsundere. My favorite, like my top tier waifu right now, Nino Nakano from Quintessential Quintuplet. My OG first tsundere is Taiga from Toradora. As for my dislikes, but first of all, I gotta talk about the worst bug in all of existence. Cockroaches. If I see a cockroach in my house, in my living area, the cockroach can't have it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Because they have the ability to fly. Like, you can just be like, oh, I'm gonna squish this bug. I'm gonna yeet it from my house. And then it just flies. And then it just all, like, the fight or flight response just disappear. And it's just flight. You just run. You just burn the whole house down. Get a new one. Move to a new city. Second thing I dislike. I don't like height. I am terrified of heights. One of my abilities is to jump very high as a magical girl. And I just pray. I just don't look down. If I look down, I'm useless. That's my weakness as a magical girl. If I jump and fight a giant kaiju, I can't look down. I also don't like going to malls and then like looking down. If I'm on the like second or third level of the mall, I don't like looking down. Makes me dizzy. I'll die. Okay, I also don't like swimming. I can't swim. I'm never gonna learn how to swim. And I've accepted the fact that if I drown, if I fall off shore, or if I fall off boat, I'm just gonna die. I've accepted my fate. And I also don't do well with spicy food. I can eat spicy food up to the level of like a jalapeno. I think that's it. Anything more, it does not become an enjoyable eating experience. I also don't like Pepsi, and I don't like waking up. You can interpret that however you like. Well, now that you guys know the basic of me, these are more specific. So, here are some of my favorite anime and games. For anime, whenever someone asks me, what's your favorite anime? I just default to Full Metal Alchemist. Like, everyone can enjoy it. Yeah, and Cardcaptor Sakura. Cardcaptor Sakura is why I fell in love with magical girls. And also, shout on my first anime crush. I also love Lovely Complex, which is an amazing rom-com about one is a girl who's very tall and have like a complex about her height. The other is a boy who is very short and has a complex about his height. It's the typical like enemies to lover kind of thing, but it's also very funny. Highly recommend. And I also really like Konosuba. I'm one of those people that for every new season of anime, I gotta watch at least one isekai. But Konosuba was one of my favorite, like, because it's just so funny. I also really like Haikyuu for sports anime reason. If you like shonens and you like it when they like have tournament arc, sports anime is for you. It's just that. It's just tournament arcs all the time. I also really like Love Stage. That's it. That's it. And I gotta put a shonen in there, like another shonen that's not just like the OG Full Metal Alchemist. And I remember really liking Chainsaw Man from last season. Like, it's one of those shows where you watch an episode and you're like, that's it? There's no more? I have to wait for next week? And as for games, I like Pokemon Yellow because it's one of the very first games that I played when I was young. It was one of the very first games that I finished. I grew up a Nintendo kid, so of course I gotta put my Nintendogs. When I got the DS and I got a Nintendog, I never put down my Nintendog. I played it every living second of my childhood. I also really like Disgaea First one specifically, I grew up playing like turn-based JRPG, and this Gaia was one of the ones that I play where I'm just like, oh, it's like a turn-based RPG, but like different. And I love that. I love that so much. And all the characters, again, were very interesting. I also am a Love Live fan. Only like season 1, specifically Muse. I played Love Live School Idol Project when it just came out. Like Aquarius wasn't in it yet. And like I played it to the point where I was grinding events so hard at a friend's place that I was falling asleep. And I still full comboed a song. Like it was all muscle memory. I also love Taiko no Tatsujin. Whenever I go to the arcade, there's 2 things I have to do. I have to get a plush, like any plush from the Crane games, and then I go play at least 1 round of Taiko no Tatsujin. I also really like Minecraft. Minecraft's the type of game that I will play like off stream for hours, because like you can mod it so much. The mod that I'm playing right now, like it just has a bunch of animals, and I just love collecting the animals. Pokemon Violet. I'm a sucker for Pokemon games. I also really like Labyrinth of Refrain. It's another NIS game, but I won't speak too much about it. It's rated M. I'm just gonna say it's rated M for a good reason. It has gore. It has not gore. I really like Kirby, and I feel like the latest Kirby and the Forgotten Land, should have been like Game of the Year. It was Game of the Year for me. It had like really fun gameplay. It had like a good story. Like, I liked it. It was so anime. As you guys know, I love Persona 3. It's my favorite Persona. But I just know that like the story in 3, amazing. Amazing. Honestly, I play games for the story. Alright, so for fan names, you guys been calling yourself the Chinchillers. But I also thought it would be cute if I call you guys the Chia Pets. We will have a poll to decide if you guys want to be Chinchillers or Chia Pets. Alright, so which is it gonna be? Chinchillers or Chiai Pets? Oh, also, if you guys remember from the lore how there's a chinchilla that forced me to sign a contract, this is it. This is him right here. I'm pointing at him with my ears. Right here. This little stinker. Okay, I'm just gonna assume that you guys want to be called Chiai Pets, so I'm gonna edit my slide live, okay? Yeah, there we go. So I have a art tag. If you guys ever draw any fan art or like create like any type of art, please feel free to use the art tag Chinchi art. As a say-so magical girl VTuber, I cannot explain to you the puns in the tags. You know what that translates to? I know, but it's too good of a pun to not use. Just because it translates to something that I don't have doesn't mean that I can't use it. And also realizing it now, it's a little close to my art tag, and I'm so worried someone's gonna post not say so art in my normal art tag. Noted, but I do not plan on looting the chinchilla. Too precious to be looted? Yeah. I also thought I couldn't be looted because I'm very like, you know, whatever the opposite of mommy is me. But you know, if there's a will, there's a way. We have decided my loot tag is gonna be ecchi. And now for the last 2 tags. Ecchi won by 69%. Nice. So for my life tag, I only have Chiai life. I couldn't think of a good pun with either like chinchilla or my name. What about this one? On the chair? Oh, on the chair! Oh, that's actually really good. Chair. Yeah. Okay. Alright. We're running with it. Chair. It's so close to chair. And that's all the tags. We're gonna go into credits. The people who did the beautiful work on my model, Yuichi? She's going by Kurumi right now. She's an amazing model artist. She did so good. And look at the details. Look at the details. On the ribbon, amazing. On the collar, amazing. On the skirt, amazing. The shoes, amazing. And then the amazing rig mama that I have is Komori. And she does amazing rigs. She did so good. She did so good. Look at my steppies. Look at my steppies. And look at my skirt floof. My skirt flew. And then you can see the classic VTuber eye jiggle. It looks like Jello! The way she rigged the tail looks so 3D. And I can also pull it up. Look, it looks so 3D. It looks like a 3D model. It's so cute. It's so cute. My art mamas did such a good job. Okay, bald. Wait, that's not it. No, that's not it. So I really appreciate the extra hard work she did to make me live my bald dreams. Both of my mamas are amazing, and I could not be here, like physically, without them. The BGM that's playing right now is by Stream Cafe. I'm just playing stuff from their channel, but their music's really good, really chill. I love them. My amazing, wonderful, talented friend Danny made these stingers. Let me show you. It's so cute. I just pop up. And for the beautiful overlay, Monaroon on Twitter. She's amazing. I want the flowers, pastel purple. I want hearts. I want petals. And then she gave them to me. It's so good. Mic I used earlier for karaoke. Oh, it's so big. It's so big. It's the talented Uriel, and she did it so fast. Literally, I was like, okay, this is what I want. And then she's like, here's the sketch. And I was like, oh, that's beautiful. But can you change X, Y, and Z? And she's like, okay, here you go. And it was done in like 2 days. It's crazy. Unfortunately, though, the sit and bite emote didn't make it on time. But it's the sitting emote as well as the bite emote, so now I can bite you or you can bite me. And as for the logo that you see right up top, I'm pointing at it with my ear. That's done by the talented T or Hanachu on Twitter. She also did the panels for my Twitch panels, and I think that's it. That's all I have for my slide. Well, guys, thank you so much for showing up to my debut and hanging out with me. I'm so glad you guys like her, and I can't wait to see everyone again next week for more fun times. Have a good rest of your day. Bye bye. Bye bye.